In today's video we're checking out the sneak peeks and leaks for COD Mobile Season 7. I'll probably also include the buffs and nerfs we're going to get, but we'll do that at the start of the video. So yeah, if you did go on to enjoy the video, make sure to of course like and subscribe, and if I did miss anything, make sure to let me know down in the comment section down below. But yeah, now let's get into of course the sneak peeks and the buffs and nerfs. Today's shoutout goes to COD Commando. They have 23 subscribers at the time of recording this video, and I believe they do mainly Battle Royale related content. So yeah, if you do go over and enjoy these rare videos, then make sure to of course like the videos you do enjoy and subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy the channel in general. Of course, make sure to go over, be positive, be supportive. Of course, there'll be links down below in the description and up on the screen here. Make sure to go over, be positive, be supportive. Yeah, leave any comments of course, like I said. And yeah, make sure to go over, be positive, be supportive, and let's get into the video. Okay, so we are starting off with the new mechanic, that being the bullet impact mechanic. It's the first new mechanic we've had since the bullet speed mechanic. So yeah, basically the new mechanic was bullet impact. So now the hit flinch is no longer will no longer be affected by just the weapon itself. The attacker's bullet impact will also be taken into consideration when calculating hit flinch. So yeah, the total hit flinch is the attacker's bullet spread, bullet impact index times by the defender's hit flinch. Note in the test side version, yeah, you can read that. And the flinch adjustment, the flinch will recovery will now be affected by recoil. Hipfire / ADSing, hipfiring to ADSing hit flinch. Recovery will no longer be recovery will no longer recover faster and quickly disappear under the hipfire state. So yeah, that's the new, and then they are the buffs and nerfs. All LMGs get the bullet impact of 2, and all snipers get the bullet impact of 3. SVD, not really useful, but not really the best, most necessary nerf since it wasn't even a top sniper. But yeah, we have a decrease to the lower arm damage from 1.4 to 1.3 times. Decrease to the damage from 80 to 70 to 78 to 75 to 70, and then we have a damage range decrease of 30 meters to 15 to 30 meters, in correlation with the new damage range phase, of course. Then type 25, another not so useful buff. The first of many not so useful buffs is improved reload speed by 13%. Not very useful, I would say. Maybe if you're using the stock barrel reload, might be useful. That's the only reason. M4, the underbarrel grenade launcher is getting a whole bunch of reworks, basically. So they're switching the underbarrel grenade launcher to have a switch time now, and then the underbarrel, so it takes longer to come out, so maybe that'll make it slightly less useful. And the underbarrel grenade launcher will now have its own unique inspection, which is quite cool, and the ADS animation as well. Then we have the underbarrel launcher's increased ammo mode 1 as well. The BK57 improved reload speed again, not very useful. DRH again improved reload speed by 9.5. Well, that was 13% for the BK, by the way, and 9.5 for the DRH. Again, not very useful for the DRH either. And then you have the KN44 is hit flinch from 0.65 to 0.55. I don't know necessarily what those numbers mean, but I think it might be. It will definitely improve the KN. Might bring it more on par with the LK now. Then we have the ASM10 tactical reload, increased. Tactical reload speed increased by 7%, so reloads faster. And then the Branson barrel leg damage multiplier has gone up by 0.1 from 0.9 times to 1 times. Not very useful. Probably not going to use the Branson barrel. Still, GKS aim shake is decreased aim shake, improved to the reload speed at 7%, and improved to the range by 0.5% from 9 to 9.5 meters. So the decreased aim shake is always nice. Improved reload time, again, not too useful, and the improved range by 0.5 meters is absolutely useless. So yeah, nothing too big there either. The QXR is getting a monolithic range damage range improvement from 12% to 18%. So yeah, that's actually not too bad. Definitely make the monolithic expressor more viable. And then of course the marks and barrels getting an ADS penalty reduction from 15% to 8%. Again, making it more useful in my opinion. Then we have the killable action, decreased ADS time from 360 milliseconds to 330 milliseconds. Going to make it slightly more viable. Of course, the kilobolt action not being the most useful at the moment. Then we have the HS2126 improved reload time by 33% to fit reload animation, of course. So yeah, that's going to be really useful because of all shotguns have horrific reload time. So yeah, definitely really needed one. J358, I almost forgot, has decreased vertical recoil by 30%. Again, pretty useful, I would say. For that one at least, because the J358 is almost unusable at the moment. M13, again another pointless one, improved the reload speed by 11%. Then we have the equalizers, ammo capacity gone up. Not going to really use much, maybe a bit more if you're a bit more of an aggressive player, but that's the only reason you'd have used them, I think. I thought it's gone up from 160 to 200 ammo. Guardian improved damage from 20 per second to 30 per second. A necessary improvement, I would say. Quite a nice one as well. Definitely one that is it's going to make it slightly more useful, but I guess again not very useful, I would say. Sticky grenade detonation time is getting reduced from 3 to 5 seconds. From 5 to 3 seconds even. Sorry. So that's another not so useful. Alright one that's not really useful, honestly. Maybe it might make it easier to hit people, I guess, maybe, because it gives them less time to see the grade and react. EMP grenade effective range is increased, so if you don't have to be as accurate with it, only by 1 meter, but still you don't have to be as accurate with it if you're trying to destroy say a sentry gun or any score streak. And then decrease maximum effective time on self, so if you do manage to EMP yourself, it's that the effective time has gone down by 1 second. The Dauntless has been the improved burning damage reduction from 30% to 40%. Again, very useful for especially playing hardpoint or anything with objective. Then we have a unit support perk increase on the improved scoring ratio, increased teammate shared operator skill. The Dauntless perk will definitely get used more, I reckon. Shared operator skill charge from 30 to 40%, and decreased personal operator skill charge from 60 to 50. Again, I'm not really sure what the point of that one is. I don't really use it, so I don't really know, and I don't think many people will care about that one, honestly. Tracker perk increased tracking time from 4 to 6 seconds. No one really used it, so I don't think many people will care about that one, but there it is, you know. Agile perk, sprint to fire, reduction increase from 10 to 15%. That's a nice one. I mean, I guess you'll see more agile perks especially in S&D. Scout class, teammates can now see the friendly censored dart radius on the mini map correctly, and now teammates can see. Basically, this one's going to make Scout class a more team-based operator instead of just being you being able to use it, of course. Clown class decreased the charge from 40-40 to 40-45. Nothing useful there. So yeah, that's the buffs and nerfs. Now let's go on for the rest of these sneak peeks and leaks. Okay, so here is the first heat. This is the first teaser. I think it's called the heat wave or something. But yeah, nice and bright and colourful. Bright and colourful is my kind of skins. So yeah, definitely really much looking forward to this. Of course, I do love this summer theme as well. So yeah, definitely one I'm going to get behind, I believe. So yeah, definitely one I'm looking forward to. Here's our first look at a few of the skins we can expect to come out. So I believe that is a Cat Battle Pass. That's the Battle Pass skin, I believe. This one's I reckon a couple of these are probably lucky draw skins, but they all look really cool, especially the shark one. Yeah, some really nice colours there, and of course girl skin as well. So yeah, definitely some really nice skins right there. I will actually be I'm actually really looking forward to all the skins in this season. So yeah, definitely one I'm looking forward to. Let's go on with that. Okay, so here's another in-depth look, slightly closer up look of some of the skins. I think that might be a heartbeat sensor right there as well. And then here, I think this guy's a lucky draw skin. And these two are possibly Battle Pass or Lucky Draw skins as well. Or crate skins even, maybe. You never know. Okay, so here is a teaser for the Battle Pass. We have the 4 Battle Pass characters and a goofy looking rubber ring. I believe that's a diver. I can't remember what they all are. I see potentially lifeguard float right there, so maybe one of them's a lifeguard. But yeah, they all look obviously fit with the theme of the summer, and they all look pretty nice. So yeah, okay, so here's some more teasers for the For this season battle pass, we have the Woods Under the Sun, and the Striker 45 is the new weapon. It's an SMG, and it's Striker 45 Tropical Sun, and this is the ground forces. It's the Adler Lifeguard and the CBR Shark Watch, I believe. So yeah, just a couple of names. Okay, so here is arguably one of the mythics I've wanted more is the Mythic Switchblade is coming back. So yeah, it's one of the ones that hasn't been really been redocked since it first came out. I think it was a collab skin, so I'm guessing the collab is coming back. But yeah, definitely one I've wanted for a while. So yeah, and it's one of the cooler ones. So yeah, definitely quite a nice one, I would say. So yeah, definitely a really nice one. Really looking forward to that. Okay, so here are some patch notes. I actually don't want to read through these, but it's something about some new game modes. I think, yeah, new game modes. There's a new map in there, some new score streaks. I'm going to give you 5 seconds just to read that. I'll pause it and you can read it. Here's the next slide. Rank match updates. So these, and then we have more optimizations and other updates. So yeah, some more stuff there. And then we have Battle Royale. So these are all the Battle Royale guns coming into Battle Royale. And then some Battle Royale updates, optimizations. Then of course we have the new weapon, the Striker SMG, and the new, I think it's the ICR has the new situational attachment, which is basically where you just, I believe, on site, you get a drum mag which rapidly recharges, but it decreases the mobility significantly. And then we have the reward wheel and tournament changes. Basically, for the tournament mode, you get more CP, I believe, and it's been changed a bit around. I don't really do the tournament mode, so I don't really know too much, honestly. Okay, so here is the trailer. It's our Reaper skin and the new Battle Pass skin. That looks like the Mythic AK117 right there. Looks like potentially an SKS. There, that's the Mythic AK right there. AK117. So yeah. And that maybe a PP Bison or something like that. Overall, looks really cool though, so yeah. Okay, so here's a closer look. So that is the Mythic AK right there. And that looks like a really cool shark PPIs skin. And that's the character skin we saw in one of the other teasers we saw earlier. I believe that's a Nick skin as well. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to this one. So it looks really cool. Okay, so here is a teaser trailer for the Battle Pass. We have a scuba diver. I think this is an urban tracker. I believe this is an Ajax skin. I think it's an ice cream related one. Here's the lifeguard one, and then this is just now that's where the rubber ring comes from. So yeah, these all look pretty cool. We found all nice and not so vibrant as I thought they were going to be, but still some more goofy ones. So yeah, definitely some interesting ones. Okay, so the new Battle Pass Vault is the elite of the elites. Honestly, one of the worst battle passes, unless you like a more realistic battle pass, in which case this is the Battle Pass Vault for you. This was the one where the Kinetic album came out as well, apparently. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. Definitely not one of my favourites, honestly. Okay, so here's now another look at the Mythic AK. So that looks like what the iron sights are going to be. That's the AK117, by the way, and this is what the gun's going to look like. It looks pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah, just another small look at it. And here is a look at the Striker, so that's what it's going to look like. I believe it has a similar fire rate to the GKS. So yeah, it's going to be slightly higher damage and lower fire rate. Kind of like the Man of War of SMGs, basically. And here is the damage. So as you can see, it will be able to 3-shot kill. Quite consistently at the first damage range, at least. I think it does drop off. It drops off quite quickly though, and it's 20 all the way out, so it's guaranteed 5-shot no matter what, which is quite good, I would say. So yeah, definitely very interesting. But yeah, that's the strong. Okay, so here's the new tournament code. It's Making Waves. It's quite cool. I think it's meant to be like a water pattern almost, and I believe it is animated like most of them. it kind of gives me the glacial ripple vibes, or the emerald one vibes. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. Honestly, not one of my favourites. I would say the fluorescent is my favourite at the moment. So yeah, but actually a bit of a bland one. I might probably won't go for, honestly. Okay, so here is the Macro Mag IFS. So yeah, it has plus 10 damage at range, plus 30 mag capacity, added bullet impact and increased the bullet penetration, but it has a whole massive 40% Aegis time decrease. So yeah, and it is on the ICR, like I said. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. I will definitely have to test it out, of course. Okay, so I do believe this is this actually look really cool, first of all. And second of all, these are the battle, they're not the battle pass, nothing to do with the battle pass. The season 4 ranked rewards. So it looks like potentially an alias skin, maybe a manta ray, possibly. But yeah, really cool, some really nice colourful ones, and I do kind of like this colour combination. So yeah, really, really nice. Okay, so now we're getting into some of the lucky draws. It looks like another legendary RPD with the Surf Warrior skin. The Surf Warrior skin looks pretty cool, but the RPD looks quite boring. That knife actually looks really cool as well. I believe it might be a machete or something. That's a really cool knife as well. Then we have the Zoe Tropical Flora. So that's actually that's not actually back from the battle pass. It's actually a lucky draw skin, and I believe that's a legendary EM2 if I'm not mistaken. So we'd bring out a legendary EM2 if you don't have the Mythic, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's all right. Again, it's a bit. Actually, it looks better than the RPG. I would say it's got a lot more brightly coloured, honestly. Then we have the Bulldozer Shark Warrior. This is probably the coolest Bulldozer skin, and what looks to be some sort of SMG, maybe a Bison, or maybe something like an SMC or something like that. So yeah, definitely really cool, and that import is quite nice as well. And then we have that might be a BY-15 actually, from what I can see, a shotgun. Yeah, the first legendary BY-15 if it is. And then we have the Keegan Paint Mauler. So yeah, those are just some of the lucky draws coming out this season. Okay, then here is this is like the double lucky draw. So normally you have a double lucky draw, and I've actually got both of these things already. So we have the Rictus Arc HBR and the Silver Moon QQ9. And then of course we have the Silver Infiltrator Manta Ray, and I can't remember what that guy's called, but I do want to have both of these, so nothing too interesting there for me at least. But if you do like either of those skins, then of course go ahead and buy it. Both of them being pay to win, especially the HBR one. Okay, then here is a look at the Mythic AK117. That looks pretty cool. It almost looks like a combination between the legendary PP Bison and potentially the Mythic M13. Honestly, it looks kind of similar to others. I do like it. It gives me Mythic Holger vibes actually. Yeah, definitely very interesting. I probably will be purchasing it, to be honest. Grim Calling. Let's go for all the different bits for it. Of course, having the red dot iron sight is kind of compulsory. Is it AK117 Grim ending, I believe. Here is the upgraded kill effect. That's an alright kill effect. There are better ones, of course. Oh, it's a kill combo one as well. That's decent then. And then that's the charm. Can't really see it, honestly. Then we have the shrouds, like more effects and kind of yeah, you can see that kind of the gold bits coming off it. Honestly, not the best. Then we have the medals and the calling cards. And that was pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah, it definitely gives you Mythic Spectre vibes. A Mythic what's it called? Mythic Templar vibes. That's the tracer rounds. And then the name, of course. And finally, I believe it's the dropping it on the ground for your teammates. And the upgraded shroud as well. That's pretty cool. Although I would have liked to see more of the black smoke effect more than the gold effect, I would say. So yeah, definitely very interesting, this one. Oh, that's all of it. Okay. Okay, so here is the whole lucky draw. So we have a is that another legendary flash grenade? It looks like. Then we have a Nyx Death Now, I think it's called, and then of course the Mythic AK 117, of course. Definitely an interesting one. That looks like a really cool DLQ skin. But yeah, most of the things in this lucky draw look pretty cool, to be fair. So yeah. Okay, then here are some of the insights of the guns in the Battle Pass, I believe. Yeah, so that's the Odin, Jack 12, the Striker, I believe, the some sort of sniper, and then 13, of course. It's hard to tell the snipers. Possibly an XPR or something like that. Yeah, so yeah, not much variation, especially on the Strikers are a bit better. And the Odins are slightly changed as well, but other than that, nothing too dissimilar to what we already have. So yeah, this is the Adler skin from the, I believe this is the Battle Pass Ground Forces Vault. And then this is a Garcia Santaria. I'm not sure where this is coming from, but yeah, definitely interesting. It's an event skin, maybe, I think, actually. Maybe it's the login event skin. Definitely an interesting one. Maybe not one of my favourites, honestly. The Battle Pass. No, mate, this is an event skin, I believe. These are then the Keegan Paintballer. Okay, so then this is a. These are Battle Pass skins, I believe. And that's of course a lucky draw skin. Another lucky draw skin. Another one. That guy's pretty cool. Has long hair like me. This might be an event, or is it a lucky draw? This is like either a crate or a lucky draw, I believe. And again, a crate or a lucky draw. Maybe this one's more of an event, more of a crate one, I would say. A bit of a weird one, that one. What's this one? Limited time offer. 5 gold coupons and a 1 CP draw, and 80 CP and 2 gold coupons. Honestly, not that worth it. Some special offers. I have a limited time offer of that one. And that's a bundle. You get the MX9 Exostatic for 2 days, and a crate of some sort. I don't know what crate that would be. And the same bundle again. Okay, so this one's kind of cool if you do want that MX9 skin. Might make a video on that one even. But other than that, those ones aren't too cool. Okay, so then here are some of the attachments for the Striker 45. Some of the grip tapes. These are the magazines. So then, oh yeah, this one's interesting. So it switches to a 2-round burst and increases the AGS time and the body multiplier. But then it has decreased mag capacity, and then it decreases the range, the bullets per accuracy, and the bullet speed. So probably not very useful unless you can counteract all of those things, which I'm pretty sure you pretty much can, I would say. It's like longer barrel, and then the longest barrel. Honestly, this might be actually the best one, honestly. Is it with the new camo? Honestly, the new camo is a bit boring. This is the gold one. Of course, platinum, Damascus, and then diamond is of course the best one there. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be having a 120 FPS for Battle Royale, just a quick update right there. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be an update to the Mythic insights for the Mythic switchblade, which is maybe why they're adding it again. They're making it all clear, so yeah, definitely going to get it now. Look how clear they are now. Yeah, definitely a very nice one. Nice buff then. Nice buff right there. Very nice change right there. Okay, so here is the Mythic Inspect for the AK117. So it kind of disappears, and then I believe you heat up your hands or something. Or you pull out, is that your heart or something? And then it reappears. It's alright, not the best honestly. Nothing to be compared to the QQ9 or anything like that. But it's still decent, I would say. Okay, so here is the Battle Pass skins, the Battle Pass trailer. You can see shark watch right there. Oh, is it? It's a locust. Okay. Urban tracker right there. And an Odin and a Woods, I believe. Okay, very interesting. And then, like I said, the elite of the elite. Okay, so here's a better look at some of the skins, of course. So we have the character skins, the Locust, the M13, the Odin, and the Jack 12. Then we have the Striker, of course, and then this is the Battle Pass, the Ground Forces. So yeah, definitely very interesting and very, very nice. Okay, so here is the Seaside map, I do believe. There we go. I believe this is the Seaside map, I believe. It's like quite a small, grassy map, I believe. It's definitely an SMG map, I would say. Yeah, definitely an interesting one. The Striker 45. This is the kind of the ad for it. Yeah, looks like a very decent gun. Of course, this is all, I believe it's Japanese, so I can't read any of it, of course. This is quite epic though. And then that's the burst mag, I believe. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. Probably not one that's going to be meta this season, but still quite an interesting one to use, I would say. Is that everything? I believe so. Okay, so here are some of the odds for some of the lucky draws. Oh, that's the Striker 45 one. Okay. Okay, so that's some of the luck. Here's the odds for the Mythic, of course. Or the second one, the 2-in-1 kind of draw. So it looks like the Rictus Arc one is you're more likely to get that one. Okay, so the final one is just some of the stats for the Striker 45, so they're pretty self-explanatory. I'll let you read them. So the bullet speed, fire interval. Yeah, this is compared to GKS. Okay, so this is kind of a similar stats to GKS, I do believe. So yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory right there.